Well, now it's time to meet the crazy cartoon character, Bugs Bunny. Well, now look at children's programmes coming up this afternoon on BBC1. In just over 3 minutes, Play School with Don Spencer and Chloe Ashcroft. At 4:20, a doctor tells Yogi Bear that he's suffering from picnic-itis and suggests that Yogi should go on a strict diet. Belinda and Bellament by E. Nesbitt is today's Jackanory story, and Timothy Davis will be beginning that at 4:25. Then at 4:40, there's a cartoon version of The White Seal, the classic story by Rudyard Kipling about a young seal who spends 5 years searching for a safe place away from the danger of hunters. Highlights from Blue Peter over the past year will be shown at 5:05 in their review of the year, and included will be Simon's ride on the Death Slide from Tower Bridge, Christopher's experience on water skis, and Leslie's cuddle with Frankenstein's monster. Blue Peter's review of the year is at 5:05 this afternoon. And until the first of those programmes, here's some music.
But first, here on BBC1 in the South, it's time for a look at the afternoon's news. Good afternoon. A 7-hour air and sea search for 2 young Frenchmen washed overboard from their sloop Jonathan off Portland Bill has been called off. The Frenchmen, part of a crew of 6 sailing from Dartmouth to Cowes in the Isle of Wight, were torn from their safety harnesses and thrown into the sea by a large wave about 8 miles southwest of Portland Bill early this morning. Reading police have launched a major arson investigation into fires which badly damaged 2 buildings in the town early this morning. The first fire in a 4-storey building owned by a shop-fitting firm, Church & Company in South Street, caused more than £100,000 worth of damage. The second fire broke out about half an hour after the first one, only a few minutes' walk away at the Gospel Hall at Mount Pleasant. Police say it's possible that they're linked. Bournemouth's youngest councillor, 28-year-old Mrs. Sheila Meredith, says she's been sacked from her job as a top secretary because of her council work. Mrs. Meredith claims the chief executive of Bournemouth's Wilkins Bakery, Mr. George Strong, told her he never knew where she was because of her council work. She was given no alternative but to hand in her notice. Mr. Strong today denied Mrs. Meredith had been pressured into giving notice. Goodwood Racecourse in Sussex is to get a new grandstand and other facilities costing nearly £3 million. The improvements have been made possible by an interest-free loan from the Horse Race Betting Levy Board. Lord March, the chairman of Goodwood Racecourse Limited, says if the levy board hadn't intervened, Goodwood might have had to close within 5 years. A 27-year-old car worker accused of murdering his wife on Boxing Day was freed on bail by magistrates at Reading today. Gordon Phillips of Hare Hatch near Reading was charged with murdering his 24-year-old wife Eileen. He was remanded for 6 weeks on a surety of £500 bail on condition he lives with relatives at Maidenhead. Football, and Bournemouth's manager John Benson feels they can make it third time lucky against Wimbledon when they meet in the FA Cup second round replay at Dean Court tonight. He said today that in 2 previous encounters, Bournemouth were the better team. Striker Steve Massey will again be in tonight's squad, but the final lineup won't be decided until just before the match. That's the news for the moment. We'll have more news in South today at 10 to 6. Now on BBC1, it's time for Play School, introduced by Don Spencer and Chloe Ashcroft.
A house with a door. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready to play? What's the day?
It's Thursday. That'll do. Hello. I'm collecting all the odd bits of paper left over from Christmas. Can use this and that. Can you see any more paper lying around? Can use this. And the pencil. And yes, that. Can you see any more paper? What about Humpty? Is he hiding anything? Oh, yeah, he is, yes, uh-huh.